Yes! Let's freaking go! What's up, Jamers? It's the One Jame, and we are the bad guys today. We're playing Mono Black, and what better day to play Mono Black than a Friday? We have Sheoldred the Apocalypse, Sorin the Mirthless, Liliana of the Veil, we have some Tenacious Underdogs, you know the deal. We get some new cards also, Cut Down, the premier removal of the format, and Evolved Sleeper, which is probably the best one-mana creature in the format. It just does way too many things. You dump 3 mana into this, it plays around your opponent's cut downs, it draws a whole bunch of cards, it becomes a really big creature. Also, maybe one of the best decks in the whole format, yes, but also one of the best cards in the whole format, Invoke Despair. You know what this card does, but if you haven't, let me give you a refresher. You sacrifice one of your opponent's creatures, one of your opponent's enchantments, and one of your opponent's planeswalkers, and if they don't, they lose 2 life and you draw a card for each one of those cards. Super powerful. And I think Reckoner Bankbuster is really good in this format because it does play around our opponent's Invoke Despairs, because notably Invoke Despair doesn't say your opponent has to sacrifice an artifact. But anyways, subscribe to the channel if you want to see more standard best of one content from me, and like the video, like it says up top with a smiley face, which means you have to. Anyways, let's get into the matches, and it all starts right now. Alright, this hand makes me kind of happy. I have a removal spell that's kind of silver bullety, but that's fine with me. I have the Roadside Reliquary. Happy Friday, Confidant. There's the Bankbuster. Hey look, a Duress coming in handy. I would have liked it on turn 1, but oh my goodness. They played their only Duress target. They're playing Grexis. At least Parasitic Grasp kills this. But it also probably kills the Corpse Appraiser, which I kind of want to do. What if they attack with the Bankbuster again? Then I get to kill it with... No, I can't. Then I get to kill it with Infernal Grasp, I guess? They're probably going to cast Sheoldred, which is also fine with me. Oh wow, they didn't cast Corpse Appraiser. That's interesting. Oh, they want to draw a card with Bankbuster? Am I casting Sheoldred here, or am I just, like, meat-hooking? I think I'm casting Sheoldred. And Sheoldred only dies to Harvester if they have another Harvester, like the third one. They could have Cut Down. I actually think they have Cut Down. Yeah, that does work. Good play from the opponent. They're not going to play their Corpse Appraiser. Can they not cast this? No, they can cast it. Wow. They just really want to get all the value out of the Bankbuster as soon as possible, for some reason. Either that or they have, like, an impulse or something. Or like some kind of removal spell. Opponent? Discard Sheoldred? Are they sniping? How would you ever discard this card? You didn't know I already had this. Like, what are they looking for that they discarded Sheoldred? Or with a blood token? They're more than one, but then at that point, why discard for the blood token anyway? Just play one, let it get killed, and play the other one. I think I want to cut down this thing so I can Infernal Grasp the... No, I think I want to Infernal Grasp the Bankbuster, so I want the Bankbuster to attack. Seems like my opponent is using unnecessary resources. I'm okay with that. I mean, opponent also just didn't cast Appraiser to instead get a draw off the Bankbuster, which seemed weird. Discarding more spells from blood tokens while they're ahead. Yo, 13 months in a row!
Thanks for all the James 1 James Goose.
Hey, thanks for all the James. Thanks for hanging out for 13 whole months. Appreciate that, Josh Lucen. Thank you for keeping me around. Subs do help a lot. Alright, what are they going to do now? I feel like I should just keep letting them discard their own spells and then just keep my spells. Florida men gotta stick together, you're not wrong. Fable. Making my Infernal Grasp looking real good. I mean, my Meathook Massacre. Alright, this makes Meathook Massacre even better, right? Because I do the land. That way I can do this and hold up Infernal Grasp for Reckoner Bankbuster. Unless they actually have Negate. That would really suck. Okay, no Negate, and also no counter unless they pay 2, because they would have sacked a creature to make me pay 4 for that. So they don't have a counter spell. I feel like I got max value out of that Meathook. Discarding 2 lands? Okay. Alright, so what happened there was opponent discarded a Sheoldred and a Meathook Massacre and drew 2 lands off of it. That's what happened. I want to Infernal Grasp the Bankbuster here. Kinda gotta watch out for Evelyn, though. Alright, give me Invoke Despair. Card's not bad. Well, I mean, I don't want to Meathook yet, because I want to wait until this Fable comes out to Meathook. I have 7 mana. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I can make Evolve Sleeper a 3/3. And then I can Meathook for 4 plus make this a 4/4. No, Meathook for 2 plus make this a 4/4. I can make it a 4/4 plus Meathook. Make it a 4/4 plus Meathook for 1. No, Meathook for 2, getting rid of this, plus cut down this if I draw an untap land. They could have cut down or Voltage Surge. I kind of want to draw an untap land because then I get to Meathook for... I get to pay all the mana into this, draw an untap land, Meathook for 2, then cut down this. And then also kill their reflection. They might have Make disappear. I don't think they have it because they would have countered my Meathook Massacre if they did. Okay, with them only having the 1 treasure here, I think I do want to pump this now. And okay, they don't have anything to deal with it. Now it's out of range of cut down, so I can chill. Technically, both of these is pretty sus. I'm just going to take it. I wouldn't be surprised if they had Voltage Surge here. I mean, I don't think they have it, because they would have used it, right? Okay, Sulkanar. What does this do again? A lot of stuff. Alright, let's draw an untap land. Not even close. Alright. I can Meathook for 3. And then cut down Sulkanar. I really hope they don't have something here. Wow, they don't have anything? Christmas was 17 months in a row. Thanks for the sub, my friend. Odawara it back. I'm getting like such max value out of my cards. So cool. Like, look at all the stuff I've dealt with like 4 cards. Like, we've used like what, 5 total cards this game? And they've gone through, like, their whole deck? You just started playing Magic 3 days ago, really enjoying it, and running Mono Black. Let's freaking go, Mischief! Alright, what am I doing now? Bankbuster turns on the Roadside Reliquary. I mean, I honestly kind of want to keep using Sleeper until I deal with it. It's not as mana efficient though. But I will keep doing it. That was a good draw. They're gonna kill it with Urtai? Okay, so their 4 mana card killed my 1 mana card, so I'm excited about that. And it also means this didn't counter anything that I played. There's the Invoke Despair. Streamers are all playing drafts. Yeah, that's what it seems like. I'm gonna freely block this here. Mischief, thanks for the follow. Appreciate that. Alright, I have stretched out my cards to max value here. Okay, this Invoke Despair is really strong unless they have a counterspell, which I don't think they have. Gonna drain. I really don't like this 2/2 being here, but there's nothing I can do about it. I'm gonna go Sheoldred plus Invoke Despair, I think. If they have a Disdainful Stroke, they use it now, probably, right? Any tips on how to play free-to-play? I do all the quests, but like my collection doesn't seem to grow anymore unless I pay. That's the problem. You gotta grind. You have to grind a lot. All right, let's hope they don't have a counterspell. I don't think they do. Oh my gosh, they actually had it. Okay, so they had to have drawn that really soon, right? They had to have drawn that like last turn. I really now they get to use Sulkanar to kill Sheoldred, but like I can't just die. Another Sulkanar? What? They just want to draw a card? Oh, did they already use? I don't think they used the damage thing on this yet. They have negate? Oh, they played 2 Otawaras, I just realized. That is interesting. I might just have to take this and go to 1. Like, I don't really know what blocking this does for me. The only thing it does for me is if they have their own Meathook Massacre, they kill me. And they have not used a Meathook yet, so I have to block. It's for bouncing Sulkanar. Sure. Oh, that makes sense, so they can reset it. That was a pretty bad draw. I've gone through almost half my deck without drawing another Invoke Despair. Roadside Reliquary paying off. In a big way. Gonna soul transfer, add back Graveyard Trespasser. Is this when they draw their other make disappear? Well, that was about as good as it could have went right there. Now I have to hope they don't have a Corpse Appraiser. Is that the third Sokonar? Yes, it is. The Liliana Planeswalker, all sets include her, so I crafted 2, but like I drop it, get 1 sack, and then it gets killed. Am I misunderstanding the card? It's just a good card when you want to be 1-for-1ing your opponent. What is this? Well, that's as obvious can get, unless they're removing this right now. Like, you'd rather drop the Graveyard Trespasser? Well, yeah, you're right. Graveyard Trespasser is, in a lot of situations, better than Liliana. Voltage Surge, discard a card. I like my position right now. Like, all things considered, I think we're doing, like, super okay. I just have to hope they don't have another counterspell, which I don't think they have, since they would have countered the thing that exiled their last Sokonar. Please resolve. We might actually win this game. Wouldn't that be crazy? They haven't used a Meathook yet. I'm kind of just like in a Meathook waiting room. You were 15 back in 2006. I was 14 in 2006. Up, they discarded a make disappear, but they get to get their Sokonar back. Hitting up any RCQs this weekend? Yes, I am. Okay, I need to draw a card in response to Sheoldred here. Oh my gosh, so perfect, Lily. Hey, they might be dead.
Something suspicious is going on. And for once, it's not my fault. Sacrifices must...
We have played this game immaculately. I could have blitzed both underdogs. But this should be game. Yes! Let's freaking go! Let our Trespasser, exile the cut down. They go Fable. That's a good card to have right now. I need to draw a land. Untap land, untap land, untap land.
Off you go.
Does matchmaking algorithm prioritize mirrors, or does it just feel that way? No, it's just that's how many people are playing this deck. Infernal Grasp better than Parasitic? Parasitic gains life.
I'm tired of your secrets.
Archangel of Wrath. Okay, Parasitic Grasp probably bad then. I mean, Cutdown's honestly probably bad too. A good draw.
This isn't how things were supposed to go.
Did I craft Parasitic Grasp and switch some Infernals out? No. You should probably only play one if you're playing best of 3. I'm playing one of main deck because I'm playing Cruelty of Gix to search it. I'm gonna Sheoldred now for value because it makes them not want to discard for Fable. That's a Meathook Massacre. Or that. That also can't kill this anyway. Feels good to know what my opponent's playing. 5 mana total. Cut down for this, Infernal Grasp for this. Yeah, I like Archangel of Wrath too. I think it's really good. They probably have Sarah Paragon in their deck. So honestly, I don't even really want to kill the Archangel, but I will. Now is when they Meathook. Honestly, with how many black sources they're playing, they might be playing Invoke Despair. They can only Meathook for 4, though. I mean, if they had Meathook, they might not even have used Archangel of Wrath for the other kicker to use their token. There's also a chance that they're just bluffing the Meathook and they don't actually have it. Well, okay, they actually have it. Okay. Fair. I mean, it was a little bit obvious that they had it, but there was a slight chance they didn't. Gonna get this down. Start getting in. They don't have a creature right now, so start getting in. They have to top deck something right now, or else they probably lose. A good top deck right now. It is going to get cut down. Really good draw. Really, really good draw, because it gets some continued card advantage. I think Graveyard Trespasser to them would have been an even better draw. An okay draw. I am at 6 life, so I have to worry about that now. If I have a removal spell for my 2-3, I'm super sad. Oh my god, of course they drew it. So frustrating. It's fine. We can cut down their Tenacious Underdog and then minus Sorin again. This is a really good spot for my opponent to be in at this point in the game. They had to have one top deck or they lose the game, and it was Underdog. I just wish I could be, like, a little luckier sometimes. Of course they top deck a removal spell. Alright, we get a draw at least. Sheoldred's good at stabilizing. But this I need this Sorin to gain life. I guess Sheoldred also gains life. My gosh, Edgar. Come on, opponent. Please stop. Give me Soul Transfer. Sleeper's not bad. I think I have to chump with Sleeper. Just don't top deck something else really good. My Soul Transfer gone? Nope, I still have that. They did nothing, okay. Could have Wandering Emperor. I mean, they're eventually going to die to Sheoldred if they keep doing nothing, so I'm okay with that. And then every time I draw a card, I lose a life, but I gain 2 more back. Is this a Meathook? No, this is a Ganjo. No, they already have the Ganjo there. Straight up bluff. And they could have a second Meathook right now in their hand. Which would really suck for me. It sucks so much. Now they have lifelink blockers. Oh, well. They might die to double underdog then. Just kidding, they drew a creature. Do they? They can't die to double underdog. I can't even cast double underdog. Trying to see how I can win this game. Is this game? I guess this game, unless they have exactly cut down. Cross my fingers. Close my eyes. Let's go! Wow. These games are so close. Parasitic Grasp, maybe for best of 3 in the sideboard. Little more life gain, little less self-damage. I hope you realize that the damage we've been taking to ourselves was from our opponent's Sheoldreds. This is gonna happen, and then...
Nobody knows Dominaria.
And then they're gonna kill it with the Tenacious Underdog, but that takes their whole turn, and then we get to resolve Sorin and minus it.
One of your friends has to leave. Fine, I'll take my zombies and leave.
I'm playing Sorin or Sheoldred here. Probably Sorin, because Sheoldred dies to... Sheoldred dies to Liliana.
You fight for me now.
Is Orzhov good in current standard? Yes. This is annoying. But I think I'm supposed to block here.
You wish to know my secrets? Very well.
I'm actually going to bait them into attacking Sorin again. Am I minusing Sorin? Probably not.
Blood for knowledge. A fair trade.
The sleeper can protect the Sheoldred from getting sacrificed. I wouldn't be surprised if they had Invoke Despair, though. Infernal Grasp. They're gonna die.
Dire times call for dire tactics.
I think I've done a good job at playing around Liliana. Like turn 4, playing Sorin, minusing it, trying to bait it out.
I've always hated
Maybe they have another Liliana? Yeah,
no more distractions.
that was value.
This quick.
Now they are almost dead. If I draw a land, they die. Nice. I think I played that pretty well. Sorin literally went the distance. Same deck? I probably should not have grown this, but they don't have red mana. I think I'm playing around Underdog. This plays around Liliana. And also holds up Cut Down for when they eventually draw Red Source and play Harvester. Hopefully they just draw Red Source now. Perfect. I think I'm going to Trespasser here. I really thought about Liliana plus discard Swamp. But I want to Liliana minus after they just jam Solkanar. To hope it blocks and doesn't die. Like right now, Meathook doesn't kill the board. That's a good card. Except for it did have a creature in my grave. They don't hit a land drop. They hit the land. Okay, I guess I'm just gonna have to Lily. I don't love it because next turn they jam Solkanar, and then I can't get rid of it.
One of your friends has to leave.
But hopefully I just tempo them out and they die. Like, they're at 5. They cast Solkanar now, and then I'm gonna have to draw a removal spell. I wonder if they kill Lily here, or they like kill Trespasser, or just drain for 2. Killing Trespasser, discarding a card's okay for me, not really though. Discard another Solkanar. Meathook. Alright, opponent fell for it. I mean, the opponent's probably in a situation where they have to block anyway, but it just worked out for me that I drew that. And now they actually might die to Underdog plus Massacre. They discarded Make Disappear, which is good for me. Top deck Bankbuster is really bad for me. But hopefully it just means that they're going to dirtle their mana and not actually survive unless they draw Cut Down here. Trespasser. Alright, unfortunately I don't think I'm casting Underdog. Just get the discard cards flowing still. Make them use 2 mana every turn into Bankbuster. And then I have 2 attackers. Corpse Appraiser is such a good card. I love this card. They also just like exiled my Underdog with it, which is really annoying. And then because they have the Bankbuster now, they get to block my Trespasser. So I'm in a little bit of a weird spot. I'm going to try to make them tap Bankbuster to draw double Corpse Appraiser. Okay, so I need to draw like a... I'm not even sure what I can draw here. Just a generic removal spell. They didn't take a Solkanar, which is interesting. They're going to attack with the Bankbuster. This leaves them dead to any removal spell. But I need to just take this. Any removal spell they die. Has to be Infernal Grasp though, I think. They're forced to block now. Oh, they're dead. They're dead now, because I drew the Graveyard Trespasser. They made themselves forced to block. They die to Meathook, and then they take a damage from Meathook, and then take a damage from this. Sick. Dugan, thanks for the follow. Whoa, it's a Delver. Alright, if they have 3 threats and they have a protection spell, I'm probably just dead anyway. Oh, I'll be showing the deck after the stream, Westwood, which is like right after I win the next match. Deck picks now. Alright, demanding. Please tell me you're joking. With the heart afterwards? We have a memer, chat. We have 2 memers, chat. BBC is big black control. That's big control energy. Big mono black energy. They might actually, like, pump this and double strike this, but I'm okay with that. I have to kill them before they kill me with Fairy Vandal. What does Bant bring that's better than blue-white? Tameo Safekeeping. Oh, they just have all threats and no protection. Or maybe they have a lot of protection, but they don't actually have a pump spell. I'm gonna see if I can get them to use something here. Like, yes, I want to draw cards off this Bankbuster, but I also want them to use a protection spell before I remove something. Thank you. Wow, that was so good for me. They're phasing it out and everything. This Fairy Vandal will grow, right? I just saved like 6 damage there. Well, this is interesting. Now, if they connive, they like almost lose the game. And their whole deck's based on drawing additional cards. Let's go. That's why you put pressure on the tempo deck, because they don't do really well blocking at all. They want to keep attacking. Alright, Jamers, thanks for hanging out, playing Mono White. As you see, the build's slightly different here. I wanted to try out Cruelty of Gix, and as you saw in the video, this deck list is in the description of the video as always. Make sure to subscribe to the channel if you want to see more standard best of one content, and like the video to help this video reach more people. Thanks for hanging out. I'll be right over here. I'll see you over there. And as always, peace.